So this is LinkedIn's homepage. As a first look, I think that it's fair to say that it's not too complicated. It seems quite easy to use, and as a very experienced user, I guarantee that yes, first it's easy to use, then it's very efficient. So it's a very, very precious and useful tool for a networker. First, let me show you and talk very briefly about the main options you have on the website and the main sections you can access. First is Home. This is the home page. That's the page basically that you can see at the moment. Second, you've got People. So People, the idea is here you can search the LinkedIn's members database and your contacts, of course. Third is Jobs. For jobs, you can, well, for people who look for a job, you can access job descriptions. So you can use your LinkedIn's network of contacts to get a job, and you can advertise for a job as well if you're a recruiter. And I've done it, it's quite interesting. Services, the idea is to get access to the LinkedIn's member database, but that time not by name, but much more by industries or kind of services the members provide. My profile, very important section. As I like to say, visibility is the key. I'm fascinated and I really love networking. My profile, if your profile is not updated, if your profile is not comprehensive, so if people can get access to you, I don't know, using keywords for instance, then it's a bit useless. So visibility is the key. Your profile is the most critical part of that. And my contacts, the idea is how to manage your contacts on LinkedIn. You can send invitations, so you keep track of the invitations there. You can as well upload your list of contacts from Outlook to LinkedIn, so you can keep track of the new members, the new people who joined on LinkedIn, and then you can decide to invite them or not. Okay, so first section, Home. Couple of subsections, Home, Inbox. As I like to say, it's a kind of message management system tool for all the messages sent or received via LinkedIn. Then you've got Email and Introductions. Email is the LinkedIn word. The idea is to be able to reach, to send a message to some people who are not part of your network. So you've got, depending on your subscription, to the kind of member you are, you've got access to 3, 10, maybe more email per month. So then you can get access to people you don't know basically. There's a couple of sections on the homepage. First is Inbox. So this is where basically you keep track of all the messages you received on LinkedIn, whether message to connect, whether endorsements people posted on your profile, so any kind of messages basically. You can as well use that to quickly send messages, like so an email or introduction to get access and to contact a member for the first time, send invitation to grow your network of contacts and invite people you know, and to send or get an endorsement. This is very important. This is the idea is to recognize the work you've done at a company and people liked what you've done, so then they would put an endorsement on your profile. And don't forget to do the same for the person you know. Second category, it's called network updates. This is a very useful feature they've added kind of recently. First of all, you see who joined your network quite recently, your LinkedIn network of course. Second, this is very interesting, you can see how active your members are, the contacts within your network, and you can see if they add people for instance, and if those persons are linked to you as well, which means if you know maybe those people, you can decide to invite them straight away. So very useful for that. Second, I find it very useful because when you've got a quite sizable network of contacts, you can't really keep in touch on a very regular basis. So here, by experience, when I see a name and I think that, oh my god, I mean, last time I talked to that person was months ago, so I can sometimes send a message or give the person a call. So then it's very good in terms of keeping track of your contacts and developing very good relationships. You can as well use that to send an update, you've got a new job, you're hiring someone, or you're adding new connections. And send an update, you can send that to whether all your network of contacts on LinkedIn or just part of it. So you choose basically. The other section is just joined LinkedIn. So it's not a new feature per se. The thing is, they added a couple of things like today, when someone who you know and who wasn't part of LinkedIn is now part of LinkedIn. This is supposing you uploaded your contacts book, let's say, from Outlook, for instance, and I'll show you how to do that. It's very secure. Or it's as well when you work at a company or you went to a specific university. Of course, you posted that and you put that on your profile, and then you can see you're notified when someone who's done the same, basically worked for the same company or went to the same university, register. So if it's a new user, it will appear here, for instance, and you could say yes, one new person registered and went to Sciences Po Paris. So I've been there as well, so I can click here and then I can see that person, and I can decide to invite him or not. So here you can reconnect with colleagues, with classmates. They've introduced that a couple of months ago, and you can find contacts as well who didn't but now who are using LinkedIn. The let's say last section per se, it's a bit of statistics about your network of contacts on LinkedIn. Quite interesting. It depends, when you refresh the page, other kind of stats appear. If you click here, you've got access to all the stats. And the last bit at the bottom of the page, it's a kind of sitemap. Here you can browse the LinkedIn website very easily. So they've also added that quite recently, a couple of months ago. It's quite easy and quite useful, so you can access the specific section very quickly. So that was the home page on LinkedIn.